Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. It's so nice to see you again in this meeting. This is our third meeting and today we are going to talk about TOEFL IBT. We are going to talk about a very general idea, a very general overview of TOEFL IBT. We won't talk about any specific details first. We are going to talk about what is TOEFL and what does IBT mean. Well, TOEFL stands for Test of English as Foreign Language, and IBT stands for Internet-Based Test. For your information, TOEFL has several formats. There is PBT or paper-based test. This is the offline format using paper and pencil. And then there is CBT or computer-based test. So we use computer to do the test without internet connections. But CBT is not administered anymore. It is not used anymore. PBT though is still used in some countries including in Indonesia. TOEFL CBT sudah tidak digunakan lagi atau sudah tidak diselenggarakan lagi, tapi untuk paper-based test masih diselenggarakan di negara-negara yang masih kesulitan jaringan internet. Nah, Indonesia termasuk negara yang masih menyelenggarakan paper-based test untuk berbagai keperluan akademik dan juga untuk keperluan proses seleksi karyawan di beberapa perusahaan misalnya. And then there is IBT or Internet-Based Test. In this meeting, we are going to focus on IBT format, Internet-Based Test. It means that you need to use a computer and internet connections to take the test. The computer is connected to the test center or ETS in the USA. Well, who makes the TOEFL IBT? Well, TOEFL, in all its formats, TOEFL IBT, TOEFL PBT is developed by ETS or Educational Testing Service. It is an organization which is based in the USA. The next question is, why do we take TOEFL IBT? Well, mainly it is for academic purposes. If you are going to apply for universities abroad in other countries, for example, for your master's degree, you will be required to take TOEFL IBT or other English proficiency tests such as IELTS, because the TOEFL IBT measures your ability to use English at a university level. It evaluates how well you combine your reading, listening, speaking, and writing skills to perform academic tasks. So the keyword here is English in use. TOEFL IBT tests your ability to use English to communicate in various academic contexts, whether you are able to communicate in English at college, at university, or at schools. It is not about memorizations. It is not about grammar rules. It is not about grammar formulas. It is not about memorizing vocabulary from dictionary. It is all about using English to communicate. Jadi tujuan utama IBT adalah untuk mengevaluasi apakah seseorang bisa menggunakan bahasa Inggris untuk berkomunikasi dalam berbagai macam konteks akademik di universitas, di sekolah. Nah, ini adalah tujuan utama dari TOEFL IBT. Alright, so this is the score overview of TOEFL IBT. So there are no pass or fail TOEFL marks. To receive an official score on the TOEFL IBT test, you must answer at least one questions from both the reading and listening sections. You must write at least one essay and complete at least one speaking task. So the TOEFL IBT total score range from 0 to 120. The lowest score is 0 and the highest score is 120. Jadi rentangnya dari skor 0 sampai 120. Untuk standar minimal skor IBT yang dipersyaratkan itu berbeda-beda bergantung pada kebijakan institusi atau universitas masing-masing. Tetapi biasanya, umumnya, universitas akan mempersyaratkan skor minimal 100 atau 100 lebih. So if you want to study abroad or in other countries, it is best if you set the target to get 100 on IBT. Okay, let's talk about the format. The TOEFL IBT has 4 sections: reading, listening, speaking, and writing. For reading sections, it is between 54 minutes to 72 minutes. So there is a short reading sections and there is a long reading sections. So if you get a short reading sections, then you will get a long listening sections for about 57 minutes. If you got long reading sections, 72 minutes, then you will get a short listening sections, 41 minutes. Jadi, reading sections dalam TOEFL IBT itu ada 2 macam. Yang pertama adalah reading sections yang singkat, dan yang kedua adalah reading sections yang panjang. Bila teman-teman mendapatkan atau kebagian reading sections yang singkat, maka teman-teman akan mendapatkan listening sections yang panjang. Begitu sebaliknya, bila teman-teman mendapatkan reading sections yang panjang, sekitar 72 menit, maka teman-teman akan mendapatkan listening sections yang pendek, sekitar 41 menit. Well, after listening sections, you will have a break. You will have 10 minutes for break, okay? And then you will get back to the task. You will have speaking sections, which takes for about 17 minutes. It involves 4 tasks. And then after that, you will have to take the writing sections. It lasts for about 50 minutes to complete 2 tasks or 2 essays. So the total time you need to take TOEFL IBT is 3.5 hours to 4 hours, including the preparations. Well, yes, it is a pretty long task, so you need to be in a good condition when you take the task. Right? Let's talk about reading sections. Okay, in reading sections, you will have 3 to 5 passages or text, and each text passage is about 700 words, and it is followed by 12 to 40 questions per passage. So you need for about 20 minutes to read the text and to complete the 12 or 14 questions per passage. The passage is all about academic text. It covers topics such as science, history, art, culture. Okay, so this is what you might see on your screen during TOEFL IBT. In reading sections, at first you will see the full passage or the full text. Either you want to read quickly the passage first or you directly go to the questions, is your choice. Jadi, awal kita akan melihat full text-nya dulu. Nah, strategi untuk mengerjakan reading sections itu teman-teman bisa membacanya terlebih dahulu secara cepat, scanning, atau teman-teman bisa memilih untuk langsung ke pertanyaannya. It's okay, that is your choice, that is your own strategy. So if you want to go directly to the questions, you just need to click next here. Okay. So your screen will display the questions and the options. And then there will also be the text or the passage. So the questions and passage will be side by side. Pertanyaan dan teks itu akan berdampingan. For example, in these questions, you see a word that is highlighted. And you will also see the highlighted word in the text or in the passage. Jadi teman-teman akan, untuk pertanyaan nomor 1 ini berkaitan dengan vocabulary, dan teman-teman akan melihat bagian atau kata yang di-highlight oleh warna yang berbeda, baik di pertanyaan maupun di teksnya. Nah, tujuan dari highlight ini untuk memudahkan teman-teman mencari atau menemukan bagian yang ditanyakan di teks. Okay, so you need to click to choose your answer, and then when you are done, you just click next to go to the next question. Okay, so the questions in reading sections are related to vocabulary, pertanyaan-pertanyaan terkait vocab ya, atau kosakata, pronoun reference. Pronoun reference berarti terkait dengan kata ganti, misalnya kata ganti it mengacu pada siapa, kata ganti they, them, that mengacu pada apa atau siapa in the text. Or It can also be about reading, inference questions, atau pertanyaan di mana teman-teman harus menyimpulkan, draw conclusions from the passage. Jadi tidak dijelaskan secara gamblang, secara eksplisit dalam teks, tapi teman-teman harus menyimpulkannya. Okay, this is about reading sections, and let's go to listening sections. Listening sections test your ability or test your basic comprehensions. It means that whether you can get information from what you heard or not. Jadi basic comprehension itu mengevaluasi apakah teman-teman bisa mendapatkan informasi-informasi dari apa yang teman-teman dengar dari percakapan atau dari audio yang telah diputar sebelumnya. And it also tests your pragmatic understandings. Apakah dari percakapan yang didengar, teman-teman bisa memahami posisi, sikap dari para pembicara. Apakah pembicara tersebut yakin, ragu-ragu, senang, kecewa, dan ekspresi-ekspresi yang lainnya. So this is about pragmatic understanding. There are two types of listening items in the speaking sections. There are lectures and conversations. Both use campus-based language. Both is academic language, yeah. So for lecture, there will be 3 to 4 lectures, and each lecture will takes about 3 to 5 minutes. It is followed by 6 questions per lecture. And then there are 2 to 3 conversations with 2 speakers, and each conversation takes for about 3 minutes long, with 5 questions per conversations. For your information, during the audio, you can take notes. You can take notes on any audio item throughout the test to have you answer your questions. So you have 41 to 57 minutes to complete the listening sections. Okay, this is the display on the test taker screen. Di layar peserta tes biasanya akan muncul gambar seseorang atau kedua orang atau dalam grup, dan ada orang yang berbicara. Kemudian ini juga audio akan diputar terlebih dahulu. Setelah audio selesai diputar, kemudian di layar peserta tes akan muncul pertanyaan dan jawaban terkait dengan audio yang telah diputar tadi. Nah, nanti teman-teman tinggal memilih salah satu opsi jawaban ini. Okay. After listening, you will get a 10-minute break. And then after 10 minutes, you will have to get back to the task, and you will have speaking sections. So you'll get 4 tasks. Okay, task 1 and task 2 are independent tasks. So you will first hear a statement or questions about familiar topics. You will then speak about this topic. Your response will be scored on your ability to speak clearly and coherently about the topics. This is for independent task. Jadi dalam independent task itu teman-teman akan melihat pertanyaan tentang topik-topik yang biasa kita bicarakan sehari-hari dalam kampus misalnya. Nah, kemudian teman-teman diminta untuk memberikan respons terhadap pertanyaan tersebut dalam bentuk berbicara. Kemudian teman-teman diminta untuk berbicara dan merekam jawaban teman-teman di komputer. Okay, then Tasks 3 and 4 are called integrated speaking tasks because it involves other language skills. It involves listening, speaking, or listening, reading, and speaking. Usually, you will first read a short text. So you will be given a short text. You will have to read the short text first, and then you will listen to a talk or conversations on the same topic. You will be asked questions about what you have read and heard. You will need to combine appropriate information from the text and the talk to provide a complete answer to the questions. Jadi dalam task 3 dan task 4 integrated speaking task itu teman-teman biasanya akan diberikan suatu teks tentang suatu topik. Kemudian setelah selesai membaca, nanti teman-teman akan diperdengarkan audio berupa percakapan atau lecture, monolog, yang membahas topik yang sama. Kemudian teman-teman di akhir sesi ini tuh diminta untuk memberikan respons, biasanya, what can you conclude from the text and also the lecture? Misalnya kayak gitu, apa yang bisa disimpulkan dari apa yang teman-teman dengar, apa yang teman-teman baca, kemudian You'll get 50 to 30 seconds of preparation time before each response. Teman-teman, and your response will be 45 or 60 seconds long. You have 70 minutes to complete the speaking sections. Yeah, this is about speaking sections, and this is the example of a questions in listening section. It is independent task. Task 1. Describe where you like to go to relax and why. Use reasons and details to support your response. Okay, so you will see a questions, a topic here, and then you will be given 15 seconds to prepare your answers, and then you need to speak about this topic, and the computer will record your answer when you are speaking. Okay, all right, then let's go to the last sections. This is about writing sections. So in writing sections, there are 2 writing tasks for essay. Task 1, it is integrated writing task. It takes for about 20 minutes. So sama saja dengan listening sections, it involves reading and also listening skills biasanya. So you will be given a short passage or a short text, then you will need to read the short text and then listen to a short lecture. Then you need to write in response to what you read and listen to. Jadi setelah membaca dan mendengarkan, dan kemudian teman-teman diminta untuk mengkombinasikan informasi dari bacaan dan juga dari audio untuk membuat suatu esai. Biasanya esai itu dalam bentuk pertanyaan, apa yang bisa disimpulkan, apa yang bisa kamu simpulkan dari bacaan dan juga dari audio yang telah kamu dengarkan, misalnya seperti itu. And then task 2, there is independent writing task. It takes for about 30 minutes. You need to write an essay based on your personal experience or opinion in response to a writing topic. So you will be given a topic and then you need to type or write down. Jadi semuanya itu nanti akan diketik ya di komputer. You'll type your response on a computer keyboard. Responses are sent to ETS, where they are scored by a combination of artificial intelligence scoring and certified human raters to ensure fairness and quality. Jadi respons dari teman-teman esainya itu langsung diketik di komputer para peserta tes, kemudian respons ini akan secara langsung dikirimkan ke IPS untuk dinilai oleh raters manusia maupun artificial intelligence. You'll have 50 minutes to complete the writing sections. So this is an example of what it looks like during the writing section. So you will be given a short passage and then an audio about a lecture, for example, will be played. The audio and also the reading passage will talk about the same thing. Okay. Then you will be given a question. What conclusion can be drawn from the information presented in the reading passage and the information presented in the listening passage? Okay, and you need to write down, type down here. Perlu diketik di sini. Okay. Well, I guess that's all for today's topic, introducing TOEFL internet-based tasks. Okay. Thank you so much for your participation. See you next week. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.